everybody.
Hi, everyone. We were finding music.
Oh, it says we must encourage more viewers to share. Share, guys. Share the live.
Yes, you must share it. We're going to go strictly by the book today. Hi, V. Hello. Nails by Emma. Who else is here? Timmy the DJ isn't here. Hi, Sam.
What you talking about? Timmy got an upgrade.
I'm just waiting for like a few more people to, and you know, if I'm looking down, I'm reading off my phone, which Vodacom is still ignoring me about. No Timmy Spotify today, yes, we're going to get no Spotify ads.
But we are gonna get YouTube music ads, guys. Sorry.
Excuse me, guys, I still have the cough from last week that I was so badly discriminated against.
Hey. Thanks for the gifts, guys. And the likes and the shares.
Oh, we definitely do have adverts. Anyway, hi everyone. So here we are. We are doing our live today, and it is usually the live in between the competitions. But it's the end of the one competition, so it's the end of the Pastel Dreams competition. And again, it was very difficult, guys, because we thought there was like very little entries, and then all of a sudden, wham, there was a whole lot of entries. So, and it was quite an interesting one because we never really gave such a broad idea of what to do with the how will you now say it? Like we never like themed it to like this is what you're gonna do. We just like said, yeah, use the pastels. So it was quite amazing what some people came up with, and a lot of people are on the same thinking pattern. Very interesting. But also, how many?
Timmy's in the live.
Where's Timmy? My word, Timmy. Timmy's in the live also, yeah. So, yes, that's the thing. So I was quite surprised to see how many people have the same idea of pastel. Okay, but other than that, it is the Q&A live. So this is your opportunity to ask me any questions. So if you have any questions you want to ask me about the products, what to do, where to do, you can ask me, and I'm going to try and answer you as best as possible. But I also have, because you know we don't forget about you, and sometimes I have everybody's questions that we never got through from the last Q&A, because it seems the Q&A gets busy. Often I sit here and I think, oh, it's the Q&A, it's going to be a little bit boring. But then it's off the chain. Our DJ, you can see, I've got a new DJ.
Sorry, guys.
Our DJ's playing with the volume here. Are we going to see Casper's face today?
This is hard, guys. You guys must go easy on Timmy. This is harder than I thought.
No, man, you see, he's not making me cough. Okay, guys, so if you have any questions, just ask us today. I love the pink cat eye. All sets have the pink cat eye now. Listen, that cat eye is addictive. Remember, I said, guys, when we got the cat eye, I said, goodbye French manicures, everybody's getting cat eyes. I knew everybody's in it. Cat eye is like a French manicure. If you've had cat eye on your nails, then you are going to want a cat eye. You're going to have to hide the cat eye away from your clients. Yeah, they're going to come in next week and then you're going to ask, what do you want? Cat eye. But okay, did you see our last No, I didn't. Actually, I almost revealed something that I can't reveal. Ooh, Timmy was here, we were in trouble. But yes, we did something really cute. It's coming soon, then you'll see like what you can do with a cat eye. Timmy left us instructions before she left, and we're already on the verge of breaking all instruction.
This live's gonna be wild, guys.
I was like, yo, can I? No. Okay. So we had some questions. I'm going to start off with some of the questions.
Maybe just tell them where these questions were asked for those who
This
don't know.
was on, yes, this was on the Instagram. Sometimes we do like ask us a question, like a Q&A thing. And then people send us a lot of questions. And then we repost answers on that Q&A, but sometimes we don't get through it all. And then we save them. So now you know we don't just delete it. It gets saved, guys, so that we can use them and re-answer you and answer you like on the lives today as well. So if you want to ask us anything in the live chat, you can. But you can also, we're going to get through some of these. Hopefully they are here. If they're not, then it's okay.
So join our channel in Instagram.
Join that channel, the Instagram channel. Also, guys, we got a WhatsApp channel. I did say the last one was Instagram,
Yes.
because I get confused with
Yes,
all the
yes,
channels.
yes.
So we also got a WhatsApp channel.
Is that live?
So-
Is that live yet, Sean?
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it public knowledge? Okay.
Oh, you're not on that one?
No, I'm not on.
You see?
I thought it was a secret.
No, it's long time not a secret. So there's a WhatsApp channel. So we share all the inside stuff on the WhatsApp channel. Sales, promotions. Like today is Smile Day.
Oh.
Yes. So everybody smile. Today's Smile Day. And you can get, if you buy any acrylic product, powder, small one, big one, whatever, you get a free V-line cutter. That thing that you use to cut out the French lines. Because everybody likes a crisp line, like a crisp smile. That was Timmy's status update. So anyway, but yeah, I get what she was trying to say. But yeah, so yeah, if you buy anything, you're going to get that V cutter for today only. But then obviously it is go online, and then we do the happy hour thing.
Sale. Yeah.
I got a lot of those notifications. I hope you guys look at your notifications, the push messages that come through
From the app.
from the app. That's
Download
the
the app.
ones everybody ignores. No, you must go look, because sometimes something's happening there for an hour. Normally like between 5 and 6 or 6 and 7, something happens, but you must just look at that push notification. And then, like I said earlier, we're going to announce the winners. I got the winners here of the Pastel Dreams competition.
So stick around.
We are so organized, it's scary. Like today. It's not our usual, we are normally not, we're just spontaneous, but today we are organized.
When Timmy's not here, we're organized.
Absolutely. Okay, if there's any questions that comes through, then Brigitte gonna grab them as they come through, but as we go. But I'm gonna start off by saying or answering a question from Samantha. Samantha Color 11, but Samantha. She asked us, which base coat is the most durable? My gel always seems to lift. Okay. Now, we've got 3 base coats in the range. We've got a professional base coat, we've got rubber base coat, and then we actually have Supreme base, which fits into 2 categories. Supreme fits into builder, and it fits into like a base coat. The professional base coat is a thin base coat. So that's one that I recommend for people who likes changing their colors all the time. So every 2 weeks, I wonder if I've got a professional base here.
I'm also looking.
Oh, hold on, guys, I'm just rolling away.
I'll entertain you guys. Oh, okay.
Let me get back quickly. That just is a that, and then there's is this also? See, okay now. I don't know what that. Oh, it's here.
And guys, the questions in the chat, we do see them. as always, the live is recorded, so don't worry. We will try and get to all the questions. Obviously, we will miss some, so don't worry if we didn't answer your question.
Okay, professional base. Rather thin, this one. This was like the first base that Mascara made for their gels. I call this one like the standard base. So it's like a thin base, paint it on, cure it, off you go. And this is going to last you for about, I'm going to say 2 to 2.5 weeks tops, because this is what gel polishes were all about. They were meant to last for like 2.5 weeks. Not 5, 6, 7 weeks. I know you guys like showing us how long your sets last, and that's great. But your customers must come back regularly so that you can just check their nails, you know. That's it's good to come back regularly and not to go too long, because you never know what could be happening. So it's good to get them back within a 6-week period. But this is like made for that way, and it soaks off really easily. And if you are somebody who likes changing color all the time, like let's say every 2-3 weeks you want to change your color, professional base coat. Then rubber base coat. This is where things up the game a little bit. Rubber base coat has been around for about 7 years.
7,000 years.
It feels like 7,000 years. There's an obsession with rubber base coats, guys. But sticky, thicker, high viscosity, it's not rubber. A lot of people say there's rubber in the rubber base coat. There's no rubber in the rubber base coat. We call it that because of its composition, in terms of like, or let me say more of its look. It gives that tackiness, and it's thick. And when you paint it on, it feels kind of rubbery. So hence the descriptive word of rubber base coat. But what this is going to do is it's going to give you lots of grip. So this is going to make your polish last nice and long. So if there is somebody who wants to come once a month, rubber base coat is like for them. It can even stretch longer, but yeah. And then also people who are, I always say, like in water a lot, hairdressers, you know, that type of industry, people whose hands are just their tools of use, and there's very little of putting on gloves happening. Let's be real, you know how it goes. Rubber base works well for long lasting, long wear color. Then Supreme. Supreme is like the oracle of them all. Supreme is like got full-on adhesive properties. So we recommend this one. This one was kind of birthed when we brought in soft gel tips because of its adhesive property. So this is, you know, Greg is whistling in the background. So this is what this one does. Okay, it's going to give you the adhesion. It's going to stick, and then you can build with it. So you can build nice shape onto the nail. You know, when you want to build a nice apex, if you want to reinforce and you want to go slightly thicker, use Supreme. Here's the one thing you must note between these two, rubber base and Supreme. Supreme likes to be slightly thicker, rubber base a little bit thinner. If you go too thin with Supreme, it tends to not like it, and it can actually chip away, because it's not meant to be applied super thin. It's meant to be applied in a structured layer. That's what we need to understand. So yeah, between the three, which base coat is the most durable? I'm going to say Supreme. If you build it in a foundation style, it's built to last. Otherwise, if you're not looking for that and you just want the look of a normal base coat, but it's going to last you longer, then you go with rubber base coat. But if you're somebody who likes changing colors all the time, go with professional base.
The chat says Supreme is basically indestructible.
Supreme is yeah, that's why we called it Supreme. There is nothing like this. It just works. It's very trying thing, because once you go, you just don't go back. You keep coming back to this one. Like I said, but that's if you like that whole structured look, and which is kind of the look that's been around for now a while, then it works. Also, HEMA and TPO free. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Then
You want to take a question from the chat, Shams?
Yes. Look at Timmy chiming in here. She likes professional base coat because she can change her colors all the time. If there's one person who's destructive on their nails, it's Timmy. But you guys know about that, so we don't even have to go down that road. I want to hear about Supreme. Which primer do you recommend? Ooh, that's a good question. Wait. Hold on. Let me grab the 2 primers because here's my opportunity to talk. Guys, Protein Bond 3XV. I think this should be the top question of today. What is the difference? Okay, they're both acid-free primers. So that just basically means they're not based on the old type of acid primers. Old acid primers used to kind of... people used to say acid primers were corrosive on your nails, but it's actually false. What an acid primer used to do is it would kind of almost like slightly etch the top of the nail, and then you get better bonding of the product. Now, that didn't mean it was bad. It meant that it's kind of harsh on the skin. So you need to be careful when you work with acid primers because they can become very irritating on the skin if you paint it all over. I remember back in the day, acid primer spilled onto somebody's leg in one of my classes, and she didn't say anything. She just sat there, and it had a good solid chemical reaction. And then when she jumped up eventually, because the leg was burning, the skin had already blistered, and then we had to get milk and we had to neutralize it, and it was the whole thing. That's never going to happen with an acid-free primer because it's taken all that type of irritation or that type of strong acidic ingredients away, and we've done it, and it's methacrylate free. So it's a lot more gentle and forgiving, but that doesn't mean you must now paint it all over your skin. It's just a bit more forgiving to work with. So these are acid-free based primers, but there are 2 very unique primers. So Protein Bond is great for the home user and is great general bond primer for everybody. Everybody should own a Protein Bond. So if you don't have any issues and you need a bonder that's going to work for you and it's just going to form like double-sided tape grip, you need Protein Bond. Everybody needs a Protein Bond. We're going to make a song. Guys, we made a song.
Yeah.
What did we make our song about? What did we say it was? No, it was just a song about Mascara.
Yeah, it was just a song about Mascara, yes.
Yeah, Adrian's still recording it in the studio. But I promise you, we're going to play that song for you. Maybe we're going to play that, we're going to debut it next week.
That's a good idea,
yeah, it should be done.
You hear that, Sammy? We're doing live music next week.
We're going to play that song for you, the Mascara song. Everybody's going to know the words by the end of the year. And even in that song, we've added that it's TPO free. So we're not even joking. The next song's going to be the Protein Bond song. But everybody needs a Protein Bond. This is reminding me of that song from... you see, now I'm going off track. What is that song from the Lorax? Everybody needs...
Oh, the only one I know is Let It Die, Let It Die.
Let it shrivel up and die. Yeah. Okay, everyone needs a Protein Bond. Then we got 3XV. Wait, guys, I'm going to cough. No, wait, guys, I'm laughing too much. Okay. So, excuse me. With 3XV, this one is made for people who have lifting problems. So if you are somebody, it doesn't matter what you do, your nails just lift, problematic lifting nails, then you will use 3XV. I love using this one on my nails anyway because I do so much with my hands. I just don't want to risk lifting, but this one I like a lot. The only difference is this one is as thin as water. It's like very, very runny. Like there's like nothing happening on the brush. It's like runny, okay? And then if you look at the 3XV, it is almost syrupy. Like you can see it like makes that almost like a trail. So it's thick and syrupy. And this is where people's getting confused, because if you use 3XV wrong, ironically, it does the opposite to bond. It lifts away. So many people have been using this and saying, your product's absolutely not working for me, it's lifting. It's because they're using 3XV incorrectly. Because it's this sticky and syrupy, you don't cure it, okay? So no curing, but you must apply it thin, thin, thin. When I say thin, I mean like you're gonna scrape it over the nail. I'm looking now for a tip so I can show you. This tip looks like it's been through an accident, but it's fine. But listen guys, I'm gonna give you like a quick demo in the air so you can see what I mean. You're gonna take your 3XV and I'm cleaning my brush off, like just wiping it off. And when you apply it, you're gonna apply it like that much. It's gotta be thin, 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 thin. And that's it. Your brush must feel almost like it's dry. And it's almost like you have to, it's gonna feel like a little bit of an effort, but it's almost like you're gonna take your brush and you're gonna scrub this one down on the nail. So that then you're gonna end up with a very, very sticky adhesive layer. Give it a minute and then you apply your product on it. When you're applying it wrong is when you're applying it like this. And this is what everybody's doing. They're applying it like this, as if it was a base coat. And then you're getting this thick glossy layer. And if you're getting this thick I don't know if this is how.
Oh, there we go. That's better, Shams. Thank you.
If you're getting a thick glossy layer like that, you're applying it wrong. It's too much. It's going to look almost rough and almost like it's scraped onto the nail. And then that's when you have the right amount, because you need a minuscule amount. And then you're ready for your application. A bottle like that lasts me a year. That's really, it lasts me a year. That's how much product you use. So very, very thin. And then you put your product over and you're good to go. So that's the difference between the two. This one is absolutely amazing. It's just you've got to know how to apply it properly. So just remember, super thin. But these are the two primers we have. This is a general use. Everybody should have one. Works for everything. But if you are somebody who has customers who have serious lifting problems, no matter what you do, they just have lifting, swap them to this. You'll tell me again. Okay, what the two primers.
Okay.
I ended up throwing 3XV. I could never get it to work. Thankfully, Protein Bombs never failed me. Yeah, that's why the 3XV ends up in the bin. It's actually such an awesome primer. It's actually like the Ferrari of the Protein Bond. But it gets tossed in the bin because people are not aware of its application. It must be applied super thin. You must go fetch it back out the bin because it really, really works. But yeah, that's the difference. It's because you're applying it too thick. And the minute you go too thick or you apply it like a normal base polish, you're going to have problems. Your product's going to float on top. You're going to have lifting because it requires just so little in its application.
Elmar Kritzinger says, but your nails are never done, Shams. Upside down smiley face.
Yo, who's calling me out like that? And that's
It's
what winning lives today. Yeah, it is. My nails are never done. And listen guys, I still thought I'm going to do my nails like this week past. I was like, yeah, take everything home. Gonna do my nails. Guess who came to fetch all my stuff to go do their nails? Timmy. Yeah. So I have to go fetch all my stuff so I can do my nails. Hopefully I can do it this weekend, guys. And then next week I can do a live without gloves. It's going to be anti-glove. Oh, did you see all the glove drama on the social medias?
Glove drama?
There's glove drama with the big nail influencers.
Oh, is there something wrong with them?
Yes, no. There's these big nail influencers out there, the big ladies on the internet, you know. So they did a little talk about gloves, and one prominent lady, I was quite surprised. She said, oh, you don't need gloves.
Oh.
And I was like, in the epidemic of allergic reactions? And she was like, you don't need it. It actually causes more problems. It gets in your way. And the one lady said it gets stuck in a drill bit. And then I was like, how the hell are you filing if it's getting stuck in your drill bit?
She's probably filing on the glove. She must
be holding the drill with her fingers. But anyway, there's a big debate about gloves. And then now, you know, there's a fight between the nail techs and should I wear gloves or shouldn't you wear gloves. A lot of them are saying that chemicals go right through the gloves, and that is true. There is risk, acetone, all those things can get through your gloves. But then you change your gloves. Because when you do a set of nails, technically you should be going through. If I do a set of nails, if let's say we do a mascara demo, if I film that demo video, guys, I promise you, in the demo that I do, I go through 3 sets of gloves. So I'll wear a set, the minute I can feel that I've handled acetone too much, take off the gloves, change it for a new set. So when you do a set of nails, you're probably going to go through 2 or 3 sets of gloves because they can't really withstand a lot of chemical.
So, Shams, in the chat, people are saying they prefer gloves.
Yeah.
Some don't prefer gloves, but
I
our
know.
position is...
Look, I know that the one lady made a valid point though about the glove debate. She said the reason why she doesn't wear gloves is she doesn't work to her full potential because she can't feel, you know that tactileness is gone. That I fully understand, because there is some times when I work where I just take off my glove because I need to feel where and how and what I'm doing. It just makes a difference. But here's the reality of it all. You're safer wearing gloves. It's kind of like the TPO ban. It's a precautionary point that you're doing. It's like there is no evidence. We don't know, but it's precautionary. So if you're wearing gloves, you are definitely limiting yourself from getting product onto your skin all the time, and you are definitely lessening the risk of overexposure. So I'm going to say I would rather suggest you use gloves. And maybe in a small, like if you do struggle with something, then you can take your glove off here and there. We can't now be, but I'm going to say I'm pro glove, just because I think we'll have more problems if we tell people you don't need gloves. Yeah.
Shams, would you there's some people in the chat that are asking, how do I enter the competition? And those types of questions.
Oh, okay, guys, if you want to know about the competition, then you need to stay on our live. Okay, so we run these challenges like every second, third week, where we give people a category or like a theme, and we tell you like create something from it. It's so easy to enter. All you have to do is do your set and you use the relevant hashtag. Like the hashtag for this week was Mascara Pastel Dreams, and then so it goes. Now next week, guys, we are going to be announcing the new competition, and then you will get the new hashtag, and then you can start creating your work for next week.
And we are announcing the winners this week. So for those people asking a lot, yes, the winners will be announced this week.
Winners are being announced today. Okay. Somebody says it's safer. If someone feels safer using gloves, I don't see why anyone else should have a problem. It's not their hands. Absolutely. Yeah. Agree with that. I bought gloves and a mask. Then I got my airbrush and I'm using them all along. That's good. Okay.
If I do just my own nails and not clients, do I still need to use gloves?
Well,
good question.
You would probably use a glove on the hand that you're busy doing the application with, just so that you don't get, spill over. But on the hand that you're building on, I can't see the reason why you should have a glove on. But it's mainly just the working hand that's holding the brush, that's working with the product. You'll be surprised. I surprise myself sometimes, like I say, especially when we're doing demo work and we're filming, how much product ends up on your gloves that you need to change it. Like I shock myself. Sometimes I'm like, wow, where did all this gel come from? Like on the back of your hand. Sometimes you don't even realize that the paper that you're cleaning your brush on is right under your hand, and that you constantly putting your hand down. So I always find my glove has residue this side, because I have obviously got that habit. So yeah, just put a glove on the hand that you're working with. That should help. Any other questions that I can see here? Thank you for all the likes also, guys. I see all the likes coming on fast and furiously here.
And the gifts. Thank you to all the people that sent gifts.
I'm just scrolling here to see what else did I miss, if I missed anything. Okay, then I got another question. Why does the matte top coat make ridges on my nails? That is because you are applying the matte top coat too thin. Matte is not a friendly product. It can be very challenging. And matte, if you work too thin with it, you're gonna see it. You're gonna miss a spot. You're gonna see lines. It's terrible. Matte sometimes. Sometimes when a customer tells me matte, then I'm also like, oh, here we go. So, but you need to just remember, apply it a little bit thicker. So you need to kind of, try not to take too much product off your brush. So if this is a very big matte brush. If this was your matte brush, okay, try not to have this happening when you're painting. You know, I'm being extreme now, guys, but try not to do this when you're painting, because then you're just brushing it down and you're brushing all the product off. It's almost like what is a good way for me to demo? But okay, like let's say this is where the product is. Now you put your brush in front of it and you brush down. You're taking all that product away. What you want to do, like if you're applying your matte top coat, is you want to have a good amount of product and you almost want to float it down the nail. So you don't want to see your bristles like spreading out when you're painting. You want to kind of like keep your bristles together and almost float it down the nail softly. And then you get a nice coat. And then put that one finger into the light and then you paint the other finger. And then you do that all the time. I take my time with top coat, guys. Really, I do. So I know some people like painting the whole hand with top coat, put the whole hand in. I'm like, give me one finger, float my top coat over, paint it nicely, cure that one. And while that one's curing, I'm busy with the next finger. I get no flooding, but then you get the most seamless, glossy top coat finish. That's kind of just me. You don't have to do what I do, but I get pedantic over things like that. So with the matte top coat, you want to kind of float it over nicely, nice and soft and even with your brush into the light, and you will get a velvet finish without any like drag lines. The ridges that you're seeing is actually drag lines from the brush. So you don't have enough product and you're pulling it off the nail at the same time. And then when you cure it and it comes out, that's when you see it. That's why I say matte top coat's terrible that way. It's like it lies to you, man. Like when you look at it, then it's like, oh, it looks amazing. And then when it cures, it's like, you know. Okay.
A man says, she's late. Hello, sorry, I'm late.
No, that's inexcusable, man. We were looking for you.
We've been waiting,
we were waiting for you.
Timmy left because you weren't here.
Guys, have anybody got cough remedies for me? I'm coming for a week. Before Timmy gets back. Do you sell a kit bag on its own? We do have like a kit, which is a starter trial kit. Can we call it a trial kit? No.
I think it's called...
It's more beginner kit.
Is it called a travel kit?
It's more travel kit, yes. It's got the basics in it. You need to get you a lamp. That's the only thing. So the add-on to that kit would be the lamp. But if you go onto our Maskscara website, maskscara.co.za, you can search the word kit and it will show you what's available. So yeah. And we also, if you don't want that kit, you can message us and we can, give you an idea of what to put together. So you tell us what you want. Like, are you a beginner? Are you somebody who's maybe out there already and in the industry, and we can maybe assist you with like what you need, because we also have box sets. So you can get like the ABC box set and you can put that together and make up something as a kit as well. But there is a little box set travel kit that you can start with, but yeah, you're gonna need a lamp with that. Yeah.
Thanks for all the stickers and stuff, guys.
Thank you, man. Nadia sent a fan club thing that just went on my head.
Yes. Let's put more stuff on Shamsi's head, guys.
Any questions questions here.
Maybe we should do another Insta. Okay, well, let's give him a
I
chance.
see there's also another question there, but I see Zalmary's op it.
Okay.
Zalmary's also in the comments, guys. So yeah, Zalmary can help you a lot there. And just remember, guys, I get a lot of questions like So Vanilla. I see the So Vanilla curing. There's something that I must talk about that you guys are gonna have to understand. I know everybody was on about the TPO and, you know, the changeover and, you know, everybody's up in arms and, are you TPO free? Because, you know, are you HEMA free? You need to understand something about this, which is a crucial thing that affects every company that is going this route. When you go TPO and when you go HEMA free, it's formulation change in the gel. So sometimes you're going to notice that there's certain performance aspects that is not as it used to be from the gels that you used to know. So a lot of the times you will find that the gels in our case are not going to have as much inhibition layers. So the tacky layers are going to decrease. Remember, we've changed the initiator in the gels. So a lot of people are saying, not the same. You're right, it's not going to be the same. There is a difference in a formulation changeover, but it only affects it in certain ways. So it might feel less sticky. So for that, you might have to compensate by wiping and applying a top coat, or applying a top coat and watching it to see how it performs on the nail, and then just swooping it down a little bit more. So don't be afraid of it. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with it, or it's you know, it's gone off or something's happened to it. There is changes that's going to happen, and you're going to feel it, and you're going to see slight changes on products. You might even see with top coats changing over that when you put it into the light, it looks weird, like it shines blue. But that's because there's optical brightness added now, because TPO is gone, there's a new initiator, and we need to stabilize the product to keep it so that it doesn't yellow. So for that case, we'll normally add an optical brightener in, and what you're seeing in the light there is the optical brighteners in the curing process. So it turns the gel almost like it's glowing underneath the light. So there's a lot that you just need to understand when it comes to changeover and how formulas change. It can even affect pigments. It can even cause pigments in the curing process to go a shade slightly different from what maybe a shade. In most cases, we actually thank the nail gods. we were quite good on the pigment side of things, but for some, especially if you go with formulations if you go with like, you know, I hate saying things like this, but you know, if you go with the cheaper formulations, you're going to be shocked to see the effects of what a TPO changeover can do. You might have your gels turning yellow after a couple of days. It's quite a significant thing to change over, and to make sure that whatever you use as a replacement is the correct one. And often people tend to go with the cheapest one available, and it has disastrous effects on what your end results are like. So yeah, if you find that certain shades feel that they don't have a lot of inhibition layer, just remember there's been an initiator changeover. So it's not as sticky, so you just have to paint your top coat a little bit. You have to be a little bit more attentive to your top coat, because now it doesn't have almost like that sticky carpet to hold everything in place anymore.
But Charms, our formulas have been TPO free for some time.
Yeah, the changeover has been happening for a while.
Yes, so if people have bought gels recently, I'm in air quotes recently, they should actually have noticed it by now. If they haven't, then
that will be one of the most noticeable signs, is when you feel that the gel almost feels a little bit harder than what it used to before. It's just literally the initiator changeover. Yeah. But we know, you know. I'm just scrolling past here to see what did I miss. No, we haven't announced any of the Pastel Dreams winners yet. We're getting there, guys. Any other questions that I can see? I noticed with the non-wipe top coat. Yeah, the non-wipe top coat though is still going through the swap over change. But there's exciting upgrades coming for top coats and base coats. just remember, in South Africa, we don't have to be TPO free. All our colors, yes. All our hemo-frees, yes. All of those are. It's a long process, guys. It's not like it changes overnight. But yeah, so with our base coats and top coats, we're still on a switch over. But yeah, I must say, for the top coats, you're gonna see lots of, I'm gonna call it, for the better upgrades coming through, especially in top coat performance and wear and durability, in the ability to keep your colors looking brighter for longer. So that's exciting, and it's coming. It's coming, guys.
Is there plans for a Black Friday sale?
Oh, you know how many guys have been messaging us and asking us about Black Friday? You're way ahead of us. Actually not, but yeah, we're getting there, guys. We can't reveal too much, but yes, it's definitely planning happening for Black Friday. If suddenly you just see your screen is black, then you must know it's Black Friday. Somebody also asked a question, does the mini e-file have separate bits that can be changed? All our e-files have interchangeable bits, universal bit fittings. So you can use any bit fitting. Well, now the measurement just gone out of my head, 3 point something, but okay, we're not going to get that technical. But most drill bits, or most e-file bits, I should say, will fit into the mini e-file, but it doesn't take any special fitting. It's a standard size e-file, but that fits into that. So you shouldn't have a problem with that with the mini e-file. But just remember, look there, the call center people is phoning here. The mini e-file bit is, what I want you to remind you of the mini e-file is the little pen one. It's kind of, I thought I had one on my desk, but I don't, but it's fine. It's really just for light work, I guess. It's not going to do heavy duty work like filing down acrylics or anything like that. It's mainly just like light prep work, lightly buffing off a gel color. It's great for a home user, but if you're a professional tech, you're going to need the professional e-file. So yeah. Then, like I can look at the screen and read at the same time. And then we have another question. I don't see a question on the chat. Nobody wants to ask me questions today. What's wrong with you guys?
No, they're asking many questions. we are just struggling without Timmy, and sorry guys.
Our DJ is failing us, guys. So, I'm looking through all the questions here. Can you tell me why some clients' gel extensions come off easily? That's a pretty broad question. There could be many reasons why nail applications don't last. Actually, I've got an interesting thing that I want to tell you guys about as well. Let's call it a story time. But listen, guys, it could be preparation that's not so lekker. It could be mixing brands, because not all products are compatible with each other. They don't interact well with each other, and then you can have issues where products separate from each other and it causes lifting. And then there's another big issue that I think is overlooked, because you get people who are prepping 100% and using all the correct products as they should, but then they're not using the correct lamp. So it can be your lamp as well. And a lamp can cause that products can lift 3 or 2 or 4 days later. So curing can also be the issue. So I always say, if you're getting lifting, first thing you got to do is look at your preparation. Second thing you're going to do is check your lamp and check that you're using the correct lamp, because curing could be your problem as to why you're getting lifting after a couple of days. And then maybe look at a factor like, are you mixing and matching brands? That is really the main factors. It's normally user application, curing, inaccurate or insufficient curing taking place causing lifting, and then it can be mixing brands. I find those three tends to be a lot of the reason as to why you get lifting. Then I had somebody contact me in the week. I was still alive. maybe she is, but she will let me tell the story because I'm not going to mention names. And she was saying to me, Charles, my nails is red. It's like really irritating and red. I don't know what's going on. And she loves wearing press-on nails. And I was like, girl, tell me the whole process. And she says they pre-do her press-on nails because it's easier for her to have them like pre-done and then put on her nails. And my immediate reaction was they're probably using acrylic, or they're probably using gel to stick on, and it's not curing through the pre-done art that she loves, because she loves heavy art on her nails. Actually, they weren't doing that. What they were doing was they were applying it with acrylic. So they were applying pre-press on tips, which is probably painted like dark, like this type of pre-done type of work. And they put acrylic into the tip and they stick it onto the nail and off you go. Now the problem here was that obviously acrylics, yes, they don't need UV light to cure, but when you put an acrylic nail down, if there's acrylic underneath, you're using acrylic as an adhesive basically, and you're sticking it onto the nail, you are trapping that acrylic, and the polymerization process is not going to happen fully because it's going to be literally encased underneath this plastic. So it's going to start hardening, but there's no way that it's going to be a fully polymerized acrylic, because acrylics utilizes the temperature. So you need the right temperature. It uses temperature, and then there's also certain ingredients that evaporates out of acrylic when you do it on your nails. So when you put it on here, there's not much evaporation that can happen because it's all trapped under this little bubble of plastic. And that's what she's been doing for the past 3 weeks, and now the reaction started. And I said to her, you have to go back to your nail tech to take this off. Firstly, you need to take it off because it might not be full-blown allergic reaction. It might just be a contact dermatitis just starting, like immediate. Stop it, go back to how it's supposed to be done, and don't allow your immune system to be irritated by it. She went back to the salon, and so they said to her that no, that's not the reason why it's happening. It's a reaction between the tip and the acrylic, and this is how they've always done it. And this irritation that's on her nails is not their fault, it's the product's fault. Now guys, this is where I say we have this huge problem with allergic reactions in the industry. But wherever did you see on any company, I'm just saying, and I mean, I can speak here for everybody umbrella wise, and I can say, where have you ever seen this type of application? Sort of, there might be 1 or 2 people that do this application, but you've got to read the fine print fully. It might be something that you can only wear temporary for a week, and they'll say take it off. But I don't think any wise place is going to say to you, stick it on with acrylic. It's just not the way it's supposed to be done. That is why they develop these UV curing gels that are cured under, where it's clear tips and light can come through, or it's semi-translucent so light can come through and you can still get curing. But you can't really cure anything under acrylics under these full plastic tips. But my irritation is that we have this problem in the industry, but we have salons that choose to do the wrong thing. And then we want to ask the questions as to why these things are happening in the industry. And it's very unfair on the customer, because I always feel like your customer should be your first, always be your highest priority. The safety of your customer. Am I doing things properly? Am I following the manufacturer's instructions? Because they've given me that instructions as a point of safety reference so that I don't become allergic to products. But you do totally the opposite thing, and then you still have kind of the audacity to say, no, this can be done like that. Why do we do that? Like, do you go to the store and you buy a packet of Panados, and then you say, the packet says, take 2 Panados when you have a headache, and you take 2. And then I say, no, I'm just going to take 10 because that's going to make my headache go away. Like you're doing it out of its instruction value. That's what my point that I'm trying to say. So the instruction booklet says nowhere in that booklet does it say you can use acrylic to stick on this tip.
Yeah, but taking 10 panados makes you lit for a while.
Maybe it's a temperament, as I told you. Put on the tip. But you know what I'm trying to say? I just thought I would share that story with you because I find these stories very, it's like, for me, I must share stories. It's just to make people aware that when we have manufacturers' instructions, because you know me, I'm like big on manufacturers' instructions. It's not because a lot of people say, oh, they're just trying to sell you stuff. It's really not that, guys. I promise you, that is the last thought. The first thought is we're selling you a product that's going to go onto somebody's skin. Please use it in the way that we are asking you to use it, because it's going to make you have a long-lasting career in the industry, as well as your customers coming back to you all the time. I mean, if nail techs who think that way carry on, we're going to have no more customers to work on, because everybody's going to become reactive to products, and that's it for us. Who are we going to be able to work on? And the real fault is that we are the ones who've then made our customers become reactive to the products, because we've been using it incorrectly. We haven't been following the instructions of how to use it all along. So I just thought it's really sad though. But anyway, the auntie's nails are off now and we're going to monitor it. And I said, hold on, girl, we'll just leave them like naked for a while, and then we're going to reapply and we're going to see how it goes.
Shams, I don't know if this question really ties into this, but long ago there was a question, someone asked, my nails are very thin and brittle, what should I do?
Thin and brittle nails is my middle name. I'm not even lying. My nails are thin and weak and damaged because I constantly put sets on, take them off, test things, take them on, I take my nails to the point of like, stop now, and then, yeah. Tip that I'm going to give you is cut your nails short, oil them all the time. Cuticle oil, keep them moisturized, and use a product like, at Maskscara we have a product called Nail Armor, and you just paint that on, and every week you clean off your nail armor with nail polish remover, and you apply a new coat of nail armor, and every day you can put a coat of nail armor on. Nail armor is literally a nail strengthener, but it's going to act like a shield on your nails. And the cuticle oil is just going to keep your skin moisturized. And the combination of the two is going to help stimulate the nail growth so that we can get our nails to grow out a little bit better. You can also take a multivitamin, because everything grows from the matrix area in your nails, and there's like, you know, feeding your body with good nutrients does help improve nail growth as well. So that's something that you can also consider. But from the outside, if your nails have become thin and weak because of applications of products, don't push it by just putting on more and more applications. Rehabilitate your nails a little bit. So you can clean your nails off, keep them short, cuticle oil, put on nail armor, do that as a routine, and I promise you in about like 3 months, you should have a good regrowth of healthy nail again.
Then someone also asked, last question from the chat for now, when is It's Nippy coming out?
Oh, It's Nippy's coming out now soon. Yes, we're
So
in
get
October.
ready, guys.
So Nippy's coming soon. We'll let you know when Nippy's on the loose. Yes, it's coming soon, yeah. We're in the month, so Nippy's almost there. Then I'm missing a lot of questions here.
Yes, we are. Sorry, guys.
Looking for the best holding glue for stick-on nails. Have you tried Mascara's brush-on glue? Tell me again. We glued a lot of things together with Mascara's brush-on glue, guys, besides nail tips. I put on a set of nail tips for one of our videos that we did. It was the lamp video. And we had made a press-on set and we put it on, and I was like, I'm just going to use the glue, guys. It'll be fine. Couldn't get my nails off. Could not get them off. Because I didn't want to damage the set. You know what I mean? I had to soak it off in acetone. I would have kept the set on, except they were dramatically long stilettos. And yeah, that brush-on glue is, for me, that works. Yo.
We also fix our shoes and everything here in the office with nail glue, guys.
That glue travels. It's like the traveling bottle of glue. I think it's gone now. Who has the glue now?
I
think Josh has
yes,
the glue.
I think
Josh, the new Timmy, has the glue.
Yes.
He's actually not a new Timmy.
Yeah, he's not a new Timmy
He's
anymore.
out of his Timmy probation period.
Yeah, he's now growing beard and he's fully into his senior Timmy years
He's
now.
a settled Timmy.
Which lamp is best for use?
Or use the lamp that is specified by the brand. So with mascara, we've got our mascara curing lamp. It is the only lamp that I recommend using with mascara gels because we have our lamps checked and tested with our manufacturer to see its curing ability with our formulations. Also, we only use the casing. So a lot of aunties out there say that you can get our lamp on the other online store. You know that online store. Get a little. Just do that in do the opposite. Get a little. They get it there. And they say it's the same because it's got the same casing. It's only because it's got the same casing. You can get any casing. There's normally universal type casings you can choose from. But yeah, it's not the same. You'll see ours has a complete different inner for more reflective. It's complete reflective inner, curing base, metal, everything. You can feel weight is completely different, components are completely different. So yeah, that is, wattage has very little bearing to do with curing. So don't believe people who say that you need a higher watt to cure better. Wattage is only power consumption. But yes, for best curing, for mascara gels, you want to use the mascara curing lamps.
Sorry guys, I'm just
Our
trying to get...
DJ's failing us again, guys.
I'm getting calls like crazy.
How long is the warranty on the lamps? We've got a 6-month warranty on the lamp. So 6-month warranty. If there's any issues within the 6-month period, contact us. We will assist you. And then outside of that, we can assist you with repairs as well. So yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry that I'm sniffing, man. I don't want everybody's... I'm just reading, guys, in the silence.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'll sing for you for a little bit.
So quiet.
Jan Pyramid, ja.
Okay, guys. Somebody asked, where is our stores based? We have a store in East London. We have a store in Port Elizabeth. We have a store in Kempton Park. In Cape Town, we have 2 in Belleville and we have 1 in Milnerton. And then we've got an online store. I saw somebody also put a question here that says, hi, I noticed the builder gels burn when I put it on the lamp. Is there a better way to go about it? Yes, with builder gels, you want to make sure that you're not applying it too thick on the nail. That's number 1. So watch the amount of product that you're putting on. If you go too thick, the initiators get all excited. They grab onto the lamp and that's what causes that heat sensation to start happening. Where you get that intense sort of heat spike. What they call an exothermic reaction happening. That's number 1. Number 2, on your lamp, there's a 99-second timer. That is a low heat timer. What it does is it takes your gel through different stages of cure. So the full timing is like the same intensity as an intense 60-second cure. But the 99 seconds is going to take you through like the lowest dim setting to slightly stronger and slightly, so it's going to introduce the light slower so that you get less heat build up on the nail. The other thing you also want to check is your customer's nails itself. If they've got really thin, weak, brittle nails, they can probably feel a heat spike more intensely than they should. The other thing you can also do is if the heat spike is very intense. I always tell my customers, if this was your lamp, we're going to pretend this is a lamp. You're going to put your hands...
Do we have a lamp, Sean?
Yeah, I don't know where my lamp...
There.
Oh!
She's trying not to leave the camera, guys.
I'm gonna blame it on Timmy.
No!
This is your lamp. You're gonna put your hand in. Okay, let's do it the proper way. We're gonna switch our lamp on. Okay, so this is the 99-second cure. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it on the lamp, on the live. But like, it should go through different stages of cure. You're gonna notice it will start getting brighter. We're just gonna wait for this minute to run out, and then it should start like vamping up. So it's gonna get brighter and brighter until it gets to like its full cure. So I don't know if you're able to notice the flip. No.
There we go. Yeah, that was noticeable.
Okay. And then so it's gonna go through these stages. Okay. And then what you also want to do is if you have your builder gel on your nails, you can put your hand in the lamp and then tell your customer if she starts to feel it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, she can take her hands out just for a second and then put your hands back in.
Sorry guys, we had to do the puzzle again.
Oh,
okay, we're back.
And in and out, kind of like this. Okay, but now you want to be careful because you know the aunties will, so just tell them to be gentle about it. They can put their hand in, take it out a little bit. You don't have to take it all the way out. The initial shock is people do this, but you can just keep it here. Another tip that you can do is that when you start your curing process, you can hold your hands here. When we had our old UV lamps back in the day, we used to do this with customers because there was no function settings for low heat or anything. You had to go with what you had. We used to hold our hands here a little bit and then introduce it slowly into the lamp. So it's almost like the light shining out the box starts the curing process. It's like you created your own low heat. So it started the curing process and then you would put your hand in all the way. But you can use this 99-second timer. That is your low heat function, and that is going to give you that different stage cure, and it should help lessen your heat spike reactions. Okay. And then
someone asked, what does it cost?
What is the price of our lamps? 1,350.
I think it's 1,350.
750.
The website has all the prices, guys.
Terrible, guys. Wait.
Okay, I will go check the website quickly, especially for
Timmy number 2 to go and check for you properly.
Yes, properly. Sorry, guys. We also can't play music and check at the same time.
This is where we're dysfunctional without Timmy. During soak-off, what is the reasons nail curls and hurt during soak-off? Sometimes something about oil. If your nails are curling during a soak-off, if you're getting nails curling and pinching in during soak-off, it means your natural nail has been thinned down to smithereens. That's not good, guys. I'm just saying. It's just that the nail has been thinned out. Overfiling is taking place somewhere. So as the acetone is sitting on the nail plate, what's happening is acetone has a fast evaporation rate, okay? So as the nail is, when you take your hands out of the acetone, it immediately begins to evaporate. And it evaporates so fast that the nail actually pinches in like this. And it can be quite painful for a customer to feel that pinch because it like pinches into the corners of your fingers. It only happens because your natural nail has become so thin, it's become like paper, that thin. So it's like when you take it out, the water, like it's sucked out so quickly, or I won't say the water, but moisture is sucked out so quickly, the nail just does this because it's so thin. There's not enough layers to like hold on to moisture. It's become like a tissue. So now when it dries out, it just goes hard and curls in. You need to start re-nurturing that nail. You normally, when you're sitting with a nail like that, keep them as short as possible and get oil going. Get your customer to moisturize. Also, avoid soaking off too much. Maybe work on filing product down and reapplying so that you don't have to expose it to that acetone so much. Acetone is not bad though, but I'm saying the effect of the acetone evaporating out of the nail is not nice on a thin nail. So maybe file down and then reapply. It can happen if you change colors too frequently, on and off all the time. So that's why we always say be gentle on your nails. If you want to change color frequently, then use appropriate base coats that soak off easier. Because if you're having to file and hack off product and scrape off product at every appointment, you are going to cause thinning on the natural nail. So that's why I say if people like their nails to last, work with a longer lasting base coat, but those base coats can be filed down to the thinnest layer and then product can be reapplied. You're constantly working on the base layer all the time. That's literally what you're doing. Whereas with others, it soaks away and then you reapply all the time. So just be careful, because that is a sign that you're working with a very, very thin nail plate.
There's some interesting questions in the chat that I think other Timmy might not allow me to ask Shams, but would Mascara ever consider having an air drying gel range?
Well, that is something to look at, because if we say air drying, then we're literally looking at nail polish, because it's going to work on an evaporation chemical process, which is very much what a nail polish would do. And then it's going to be something that's going to obviously withhold its gloss. There were ranges before which we call ambient light cure, which means they utilize like the UV light in the room. But to be honest with you, it's not ambient light cure. It's all kind of marketing, if I can put it that way. So if it's air dried, it might have, you can call it gel because it might look like a gel and it might have a nice glossy finish. That's just the way the coating finishes up when it's dried. But it's literally basically a nail polish, I would say. And some of them have very, very hard top coats, so that means you need to file the top coats to break through, and then you can wipe it away with acetone. It's not something that we're looking at the moment, but you never know. It's something we can consider and see what the demand is for it.
And Evia Beauty asks, if older ladies suffer from the nail curling in particular, what causes that? It must be something to do with the nail's health.
If every single person has got that curly nail, it really is. If we look at this from a holistic point of view, if every single customer has got that curling happening in soak-offs, it's got to do with the thinness of the nail plate. You have to re-look at the removal procedures. You know why? Because it often happens when you are busy scraping gel polish away from the nail plate. Sometimes it's very difficult to see that you're actually scraping natural nail plate away as well. So yeah, I would say lay off the soak-offs and go into file removal so that we can allow new nail to grow out. But every single person, if it's every single person coming to that particular salon all the time, just re-look at your soak-off procedure to see that there's no possibility that thinning could be taking place. Yeah. But another tip that you can do in a situation like that is you can drop some oil into your acetone. Just so that it kind of helps to slow down the evaporation process. You know, when you put acetone on your skin, you immediately see that dehydration take place. It's just how it pulls the oils out of the top surface of the skin because of its high evaporation, like I explained earlier. So the same on the nail plate. When your fingers go white, it's literally because it's drying out the top surface of the skin so much because it evaporates so fast. So if you add a little oil onto the customer's skin, it's going to make your soak-off take a little bit longer. But you can massage like petroleum jelly, like Vaseline, around the skin, under the nail as well. And then you can put that into acetone. And then just the nails are exposed, just to help lessen the effect of that pinch, if you know what I mean. So it's still going to help the product loosen, but you're not going to have that like serious evaporation and drying happening. It's that drying part that is causing the pinch to take place. But it only really does happen because the nail plate is so thin.
SK Hutchings, tint your nail armor with marble ink and you'll have an air drying polish.
Sam. Sam's becoming a little Doug shoe there. Lights. Not cutting from circle, just curled and gone hard. Only one lady. Oh, I see. Oh, not cutting from soak off. Just look. If you have one customer, there are people who out there who have nails that are literally as hard as nails. They are terrible to work with. I don't know what those people eat. If they eat iron at home, I don't know. But you do get people who have seriously hard nails. Like, no, I promise you, like weapons of mass destruction. Hard. Ooh, can I say that on TikTok?
I think anyway, so. We haven't been banned yet.
But you know what I mean, man? Like the nail is hard. And it grows out in such a curve. And when you cut it, it's like, it almost feels like the nail's going to shatter. That's how hard it is. That is just how their natural nail is. The only thing I can suggest you do there is suggest that they use oil continuously, like use it multiple times a day to moisturize and keep the nail soft. But it's very difficult because that tends to be the natural makeup of the nail and there's no flexibility in it. And sometimes it's even tough because products can have, sometimes you find that even using products on such a nail can be hard because the nail is shaped in such a way that that's all you have to work with.
Just getting back to Sam's suggestion about the marble ink in the nail armor, that's not tested. Just be careful. We don't know if that's a good idea. Shams, what would you say?
I wouldn't suggest you put... You know what's going to happen if you put marble ink in your nail armor? You're going to stain your nails the color of the marble ink for the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
That's kind of all I see that's going to happen.
Just be careful, sensitive.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's you're gonna have stained nails because remember marble ink. Oh, marble ink is something else, guys. If it falls somewhere, it's over. So, yeah, it's gonna stain your nails.
Okay.
I personally
Sam says she was joking, so just be careful, guys. It sounds like a good idea, but
like, no, guys, I'm joking. Yeah, that would be like taking a nail polish top coat. Okay, like if you take a normal nail polish top coat and you're going to add some food coloring to it, it's going to turn it to a color and you can paint it over and it's going to evaporate, but it's going to stain your nails. So that's what's going to happen there. It's going to be like, you know, you're going to have stained nails, guys.
Okay.
What colors do we have in that marble ink? You have stained. Oh, it's going to look like, you know what it's going to look like? Like you put your finger in Jensen Violet. If you did use the purple marble ink. That's kind of what's going to happen. Also, don't, no, I'm not even going to say it. You see, thought came up in my head now. I was going to say, as you remember in the days gone by when the ladies used to put the Jensen Violet in there for the grey hair. They all walked around with purple hair. You can airbrush to your marble ink.
Okay. Someone says they do their own nails with polygel. I've never used your products. Can you suggest products I can try from Lady Chic?
If you like a polygel, you can try our Infinity Gel system. That is our version of a polygel. People love it. So try it. I'm going to say if that's what you're used to working with and you want to try something, I'm going to give you something that you're used to. Try our Maskscara Infinity Gel. I'm sure you will love it.
Buy 3, guys.
Okay, guys, I think it's time. We are going to move on to announcing our winners. Yeah.
Oh, that causes an earthquake on the live. Sorry, guys.
So the winners, guys, this week, we've got our 3 winners. Thank you to everybody who entered. We see you. And to our winners, I'm just going to say now, I'm going to be messaging you on our Instagram account for all your details so that we can get your prize shipped to you. So you're going to win one. I don't have a boxy with me today. Okay, there I was unorganized, not like to me. But you're going to get your little prize with your little certificate to say that you took part in our competition. And then obviously everybody who took part, we're going to share you onto our stories so that you know that you took part. But thank you for entering. And it was such a cool, like I felt so serene by this category. It was so gentle and serene. And now we're going into a new category next week that's going to be again like one of those categories. So, you guys, just bear with me for next week, because next week I'm going to again have to be doing something. I'm still trying to think what I'm going to do before we can announce. I'm not going to announce the category because Timmy will be upset with us, because she did say don't announce the category until next week. So next week we announce our new category for our new hashtag and our new challenge. And then I'm going to be doing something. And what else am I going to be doing next week?
Dancing on the live.
No, listen together. That's all I'm going to be doing next week. I'm going to show you that. Oh, and then we obviously will do our regular competition.
We're going to have a race, guys.
We're going to do our regular competition, guys. We have Maskscara Sports Day next week. Okay. So, winners, please be available to give us your details when we message you, because that's for your shipping details, so that we can send your little prizes off to you. Okay. So, our winners for this week is in the third place category. Okay, I don't like saying, I'm going to say our runners up for this week is. It was really hard for us to choose, guys. Please don't get angry with us when we choose. It's not even about that. It's like, it's very hard. It's very difficult. We put ourselves in these predicaments all the time, and then we feel bad. But it's not. Everybody's like really, and we're giving everybody a chance. So our winner for the runner-up for this week is Solely Shine Studio.
Yay!
She made the cutest soft pastel pink set with a piece of cake and a cherry. But you know what really was really cool for us? She made a standard beauty lip gloss.
Oh my goodness.
And we know the blood, sweat and tears that goes into making little thingies like this. How cute is that? With the branding and everything. So it's her favorite like soft pink pastel lip gloss. So she made a small miniature one on the nail with a cake.
Woo!
So cute. So Solely Shine Studio, Olivia. She was playing Olivia Dean, Man I Need, when this screenshot was taken. Okay. Runner up. Yay!
Wow, if that's the runner up, then how the
Oh, I like this set also because it was so cute also, because it really took me back to like when people used to go through a phase at their houses and everything was like that. I'm really giving my age away. But anyway, this is Kiara Lee L. She did a beach set.
Wow.
But guys, it's like ceramic.
Ceramic?
Like a ceramic scene. It's like ceramic tiles. Like it's 3D. Ooh. And then like she brushed paint over to settle in the lines. And then it's like a whole 3D thing. It's so cute. Like, and so pastely beachy. Like, now in the old days, man, everybody was ceramic drunk people. We had ceramic all over the house. Ceramic pots, pans, tiles. This was so nostalgic for me. I hope my mother's not watching this live. But so she made a whole ceramic scene out of the sea. Congratulations, runner up. And then our winner. Okay, our winner took the cake, guys. Our winner. This was so cute. Our winner for today is X Nails by Jade. She did the Care Bears with a whole 3D rainbow with clouds. 2 puffy clouds. I hope your puffy clouds come from me. Those clouds took long last week. But she made 2 puffy clouds.
Is that like a 3D
star
rainbow?
And a whole 3D rainbow and
what
the Care Bears.
Heck?
Oh my word. So this is adorable. And it's a star charm.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not being biased. I'm just saying a star charm, Care Bears. But the cherry on the cake for us was the really cute 3D rainbow. How cute is this? You guys. Yeah, somebody's a Care Bear fan. So cute. No, everybody did amazing. You know, like I say, it's so hard for us to choose. So we're going to share everybody's work on our story updates, guys. So that everybody can see how talented everybody is. Again, I said every time we do the competition winners, I don't know why everybody says, oh, they can't take part. You guys are so talented. It's so hard for us to choose. And remember, I don't want people to feel like we choose work because we're looking for the most aesthetically best. We don't. We look at every little novice person to professional, and it's little elements that stand out for us. I think it's because we look at, like, a lot of the time it's also, you can just tell, like, there's something personal about it, man. Like, something like the Standard Beauty. She liked that. She made a 3D thing because she liked it so much. So super cute. So guys, congratulations. You'll be getting your little box of nail treats, and we're going to email you for your shipping details. And then, yeah, you just have to send us all your name, your surname, your phone number, your address. It's all going to be in that email, and we'll be emailing you soon. So next week, guys,
Timmy will be back.
No, Timmy's not back.
Oh,
next week.
okay.
Timmy is gone, guys.
Don't tell them that.
Timmy is gone.
No, guys, join us for a better life because Timmy will be back.
Next week we're taking it to a whole other level because we are without Timmy, and this means we are on the loose. So next week we're going to be doing our set of inspiration nails to set off the new category. This is an exciting category, guys. I'm going to enjoy it. So next week, get ready so that I can show you what I'm going to do. I have to start on Monday so that I'm done by Friday.
The challenge will
Just letting you know.
The challenge will be do your nails while driving in a car.
Do not listen to
No.
Gregor is like the people who put acrylic on their full cover tips. No. Okay. We're going to do it safe. So, yeah, I'm excited because really I have to start on Monday so that I'm finished by Friday. So, yeah, think of the friend sets and the nail flicks and chill. Think along that route. But this is gonna be exciting. I don't know how we're gonna choose here because I think this one is gonna excite people and people are gonna want to enter. We're going crazy. It's gonna be hard. We're gonna have to call in the serious external judging panel for this one. But okay, I'm gonna announce it next week as per the instructions of Timmy. And then I will be doing my nails, and then we're also gonna be doing our little, maybe we must do another guess the name competition next week.
That's fun, yeah. Did you guys like the guess the name
like
competition?
We did with It's Nippy.
Yes.
But this time it won't be It's Nippy. We'll have to think of something
We have to think of-
seriously
yeah.
out there. Yeah. So we got a week to think about it. Yeah. So we'll come up with that. But guys, thanks for joining us on the live. We hope the Q&A helped a little bit. If you have any questions that you want to ask us in, like, coming up for our next Q&A, send them. We keep them, we save them, and we answer them on the lives. But otherwise, enjoy. Next week, I promise I'll have nails on, and you can see my hands. And yeah, join me next week when I do something for our new category.